Let me speak to you as a friend, someone who knows what it feels like to wake up one morning and realize the world around you is slowly losing its color. You squint at your morning coffee cup trying to make out the words. You struggle to read small print. You see faces from a distance but not clearly. Or maybe your eyes already feel tired halfway through the day. This isn't just getting older, it's your eyes calling out for help. You've heard the advice: eat carrots, take vitamins, get your eyes checked. Maybe you've even tried eye drops, glasses, or expensive supplements. But what if I told you there's something no one ever talks about, something natural, powerful, and sitting right in your kitchen cabinet that can do more for your eyes than most pills ever will? No doctor told you this, no ad on TV, no pharmacy aisle, and yet this tiny seed, often overlooked, cheap and humble, has been shown in real clinical studies to increase macular thickness by up to 32%, the exact kind of support your eyes need to fight age-related damage. And here's the shocking part: 99% of seniors never hear about it. So I want to invite you to stay with me, because in this video we're revealing 7 powerful seeds ranked from least to most effective for protecting your vision, your retina, and your future eyesight. And more importantly, I'll show you a simple, delicious way to use them all without complicated recipes, pills, or spending a fortune. Watch until the end, because what you'll discover could literally change how you see the world, one bite at a time. For years, we've been told that vision loss is just a part of aging. Your eyes are getting old, it's just genetics. There's nothing you can really do. And for many seniors, that message becomes a quiet kind of surrender. You accept the glare, the blurriness, the strain, the dimming of light. You start adjusting your habits instead of addressing the cause. But here's the truth: most vision loss in older adults is not inevitable. In fact, the science tells a very different story. It's not just your age, it's not just your eyes, it's your cells, your retina, your blood flow, and most importantly, your nutrition. Over time, your eyes are exposed to tiny invisible stresses: oxidative damage, inflammation, poor circulation, unstable blood sugar. These don't just make your eyes feel tired, they silently erode the very tissues that give you clear, focused sight. And while some seniors spend hundreds of dollars on eye vitamins, they're often missing the real healing power of something much simpler. Something found in whole living seeds, the kind that still contain their full spectrum of nutrients, untouched by processing. These seeds aren't just fiber or snacks. They are biological tools backed by science to help your body fight the root causes of vision decline. Oxidative stress, which leads to retinal thinning. Inflammation, which clouds your vision and dries your eyes. Microvascular damage, which reduces blood flow to the retina. Nutrient deficiency, especially zinc, lutein, vitamin E, and plant-based omega-3s. And yet, no one is talking about this, because seeds aren't patented. They can't be sold as a drug, but they work. This is the turning point. If you want to protect your eyesight, truly protect it, you must go deeper than glasses and surface-level solutions. You must feed your eyes from within, starting with the 7 seeds we're about to explore. 1. Seed number 7, pumpkin seeds, the night vision defender. I remember an older gentleman who once told me, "Doctor, I'm afraid to drive at night. The lights blind me. The darkness swallows the road." His vision hadn't failed, his retina was starving. The culprit: a quiet, silent zinc deficiency. Pumpkin seeds, those little green gems we often toss aside after Halloween, are one of nature's richest plant sources of zinc, and they hold the power to transform how your eyes handle darkness. Zinc helps your body transport vitamin A to the retina, where it creates melanin, the pigment that protects your eyes and helps you see in low light. Without enough zinc, your night vision fades. You become sensitive to headlights. You struggle in dim rooms, you squint more, strain more, and slowly your world gets darker. But here's the good news. Just 1 ounce of raw pumpkin seeds a day delivers up to 7 milliliters of zinc, plus vitamin E to reduce inflammation, and lutein, a nutrient known to slow macular degeneration. And the science backs it. A 2018 clinical trial with over 1,000 older adults found that zinc and lutein together slowed vision loss by 25% over 5 years. How to use it? Eat them raw and unsalted to preserve nutrients. Soak overnight to boost digestibility. Sprinkle on oatmeal, yogurt, or blend into seed butter. Try pumpkin seed butter if you have trouble chewing. It won't change your vision overnight, but day by day it protects the very part of your eye that gives you clarity. It's a small act of care, but for your retina it's everything. 2. Seed number 6, fennel seeds, the circulation guardian. A woman once told me, "My eyes feel tired after every meal, swollen heavy, like I'm dragging them through the day." What she didn't know, and what most seniors don't, is that our digestive health and eye health are deeply connected. Poor blood sugar control after meals can silently damage the tiny blood vessels behind the retina. This is called microvascular stress, and over time it leads to blurred vision, retinal pressure, and even early glaucoma. The humble solution: fennel seeds. Tiny, fragrant, often forgotten in the spice drawer, but powerful. Fennel seeds are rich in flavonoids, vitamin C, and a rare compound called anethole, all of which help reduce inflammation in the optic nerve, improve microcirculation in the retina, lower intraocular pressure, boost tear production for dry, irritated eyes. A 2020 study from the Journal of Ocular Pharmacology and Therapeutics showed that fennel seed extract reduced eye pressure and improved retinal blood flow in just 2 weeks. For seniors who feel their eyes ache after eating, reading, or screen use, fennel can offer quiet, steady relief. How to use it: steep 1 teaspoon in hot water after meals for a gentle tea. Chew a small pinch after eating, also freshens breath. Add to stew, soups, or toast lightly and sprinkle on vegetables. The key is consistency, not intensity. Just a few seeds a day and your capillaries begin to heal. Vision support doesn't always come in a bottle. Sometimes it comes in a cup of tea after lunch. 3. Seed. 5. Sunflower seeds, the anti-inflammation shield. I once met a retired teacher who said, "I can still read books, but after 20 minutes, my eyes burn. The letters blur. I close the book with more frustration than joy." That pain, the burn, the blur isn't just about age. It's inflammation. Silent, persistent, and completely reversible. Sunflower seeds may be small, but they carry a mighty shield against the fire of eye inflammation, especially when eaten raw and unsalted. Here's what makes them special. Rich in vitamin E, one of the most protective antioxidants for the retina. Packed with selenium, zinc, and copper trace minerals, essential for repairing fragile eye tissues. Support lens clarity and macular health. According to the famous ARED study by the National Eye Institute, high-dose vitamin E with other nutrients reduced the risk of macular degeneration progression by 25% in high-risk seniors. But here's the trick. Most people eat sunflower seeds roasted and salted, stripping away the sensitive oils and minerals that do the healing work. How to use it? Eat raw, unsalted sunflower seeds. 1 small handful about 1 ounce per day. Blend into smoothies or seed butters. Sprinkle over plain Greek yogurt, oatmeal, or chia pudding. Mix with flax and chia for an eye health trail mix. You won't feel a flash of improvement, but over weeks you may notice less irritation, clearer focus, better contrast in light and dark settings. And best of all, you're doing it naturally from the inside out. Chia, seed number 4, chia seeds, the blood sugar stabilizer. Have you ever noticed your vision gets blurry after eating, or that it's harder to focus in bright light, especially after a big lunch? You might blame your age or fatigue, but often the hidden cause is twofold: unstable blood sugar and chronic dehydration. Enter chia seeds, tiny, black, and nearly weightless, but a double defense for aging eyes. Here's why they matter. Chia seeds are rich in omega-3 fatty acids, ALA, which the body converts into DHA, the structural fat that makes up 60% of your eye's photoreceptor cells. They form a gel-like texture when soaked, which slows sugar absorption, stabilizes blood glucose, and keeps your tiny retinal blood vessels protected. One landmark study in investigative ophthalmology and visual science found that seniors with higher DHA levels had a 38% lower risk of developing advanced macular degeneration. And because unstable blood sugar can tear and weaken the delicate capillaries in the eye, chia's fiber helps smooth that spike like a soft cushion against internal chaos. How to use it? Soak 1 or 2 tablespoons of chia seeds in water overnight. Add the gel to smoothies, yogurt, or oatmeal in the morning. Make chia pudding with coconut milk and blueberries for an antioxidant-rich breakfast. Drink it as chia water to stay hydrated through the day. With regular use, seniors often report less eye strain, sharper focus after meals, reduced light sensitivity. It's not magic. It's biology nourished by a spoonful of seeds. 5. Seed number 3. Nigella seeds, the pressure reliever. Some seniors describe it as a pressure behind the eyes. Others feel a tightness or even a dull headache, especially in the late afternoon. If that sounds familiar, your body might be warning you your intraocular pressure is rising. This is where Nigella seeds, also known as black cumin or black seed, come in. They've been used for centuries in traditional medicine. But now, science is finally catching up. The secret is a compound called thymoquinone, a powerhouse antioxidant with anti-inflammatory and vasodilating effects. That means it reduces pressure inside the eye, increases blood flow to the retina, protects the optic nerve from damage. A clinical study published in Evidence-Based Complementary and Alternative Medicine showed that black seed oil reduced eye pressure by 24% in glaucoma patients after just 6 weeks. This is a game changer. How to use it? Mix 1-2 teaspoons of black seed oil with warm water and a little honey. Add a small pinch of whole nigella seeds to roasted vegetables or soups. Drink as tea or blend into salad dressings. Make sure to choose cold-pressed organic oil or whole seeds. With consistent use, many seniors report less visual fatigue, fewer headaches, clearer, brighter vision, especially under artificial light. Nigella seeds may be tiny, but they support the deep structures of your eye that most pills can't reach. 6. Seed redu fenugreek, the sugar neutralizer. I feel fine in the morning, one woman told me. But by late afternoon, everything looks fuzzy. My eyes burn. My focus is gone. That pattern is no accident. As we age, even slightly elevated blood sugar can cause glycation, a process where sugar molecules stick to the proteins in your eye and slowly damage them. This is where fenugreek seeds shine. Used for centuries in Ayurveda, modern science now confirms what ancient healers already knew. Fenugreek can lower blood glucose, reduce oxidative stress, and protect the retina from sugar-induced damage. A 2021 study in the International Journal of Molecular Sciences showed that daily fenugreek lowered blood sugar by up to 30% and significantly reduced retinal inflammation. But it's not just sugar support. Fenugreek also contains lutein, the golden antioxidant that sits in the center of your retina macula and protects against harmful blue light and sun damage. Most seniors aren't getting enough lutein, especially if they rely on processed foods. This leaves the eyes vulnerable to glare light sensitivity and early degeneration. How to use it? Soak 1 teaspoon of fenugreek seeds in water overnight. In the morning, drink the water on an empty stomach and chew the softened seeds. Optionally, dry roast and grind them to add to soups, stews, or yogurt. Yes, the seeds are a bit bitter, but that bitterness, that's the medicine. In every spoonful, you're not just controlling blood sugar, you're shielding the very center of your vision. 7. Seed number 1, flax seeds, the vision protector. When people hear about flax seeds, they usually think digestion or heart health. But what 99% of seniors don't realize is this. Flax seeds may be the single most important seed for long-term eye protection. What makes them so unique? They contain extremely high levels of ALA, alpha-linolenic acid, a plant-based omega-3 that your body uses to create DHA, the primary structural fat in your retina. Your retina is not just light-sensitive tissue, it's your window to the world. And when it thins, dries out, or becomes inflamed, your vision fades slowly, and often without warning. But when you fuel your eyes with ALA-rich flax seeds, studies show improved retinal thickness, reduced contrast sensitivity loss, lowered risk of macular degeneration by up to 40%, according to the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition. Flax seeds also support the tiny capillaries that nourish your eye tissue. They reduce inflammation, strengthen vessel walls, and help prevent fluid leakage, a major cause of blurred vision and eye swelling in older adults. But here's the catch. You must use ground flax seed. Whole flax seeds are too hard to digest, and your body won't absorb the nutrients. How to use it? Add 1 tablespoon of freshly ground flax to oatmeal smoothies or yogurt. Don't cook it, heat destroys the oils. Store in the fridge and use within 1 week of grinding to keep nutrients fresh. Mix into soups after cooking or blend into seed butter. Over time, seniors who use flax regularly report sharper vision, less eye dryness, fewer floaters and glare sensitivity. It's not flashy, it's not expensive, but it works because it gives your eyes exactly what they're made of. Now that you've discovered all 7 seeds, you might be wondering, how do I actually use them without turning my kitchen into a science lab? The answer is simple. You don't need 7 separate recipes. You don't need to memorize a routine. All you need is 1 small bowl each morning. Let me walk you through it. Start with plain Greek yogurt or kefir, just half a cup. Why? Because it's rich in healthy fats and probiotics. These help your body absorb the nutrients your eyes crave. Vitamin E, lutein omega-3s. Then one by one, gently add the seeds. 1 tablespoon of ground flax seed. This is your retina's best defense. 1 teaspoon of chia seeds soaked overnight to stabilize blood sugar and hydrate your eyes. Half a teaspoon of black seed nigella to relieve eye pressure and improve circulation. 1 teaspoon of fenugreek seeds also soaked overnight to protect against sugar damage and sharpen clarity. 1 teaspoon of raw sunflower seeds to deliver vitamin E and essential minerals. 1 teaspoon of pumpkin seeds to support night vision and fight macular degeneration. A small pinch of fennel seeds to support the tiny blood vessels feeding your retina. If you prefer a touch of sweetness, add a few fresh blueberries or mango slices. These not only taste great, they add even more antioxidant power. That's it, 1 bowl, no cooking, no supplements, just food, real food working like medicine. Enjoy it slowly, make it a ritual. Let it nourish not just your body but your eyes. And here's the promise, 5 minutes each morning, 1 bowl, 1 habit. A lifetime of sharper, stronger vision starting today. If you've made it this far, you're not like most people. You care. You're paying attention. And you're not ready to let your vision fade without a fight. And here's the truth most seniors never hear. It's not too late. You can protect your eyesight. And it doesn't take a miracle, just 1 small decision each day. You've seen the science. You've learned the 7 seeds. You now understand what doctors' ads and even supplements often ignore, that your eyes can be fed, supported, and healed naturally from the inside out. So here's your next step. Start with just 1 seed. Pick the one that spoke to you most. Add it to your breakfast tomorrow, then the next, and the next. Soon it becomes a habit, then a lifestyle. And little by little, your eyes will feel the difference. Less strain, sharper focus, clearer contrast, more comfort, and more peace of mind, knowing you're doing something real for yourself. Because when you protect your vision, you protect how you connect to the world. Your loved ones, your books, your memories, your freedom. So tell me in the comments, which seed are you going to try first this week? We read every comment and we're here to support you. And if you found this video helpful, hit the subscribe button, click the bell icon, and join our growing community of seniors who are taking control of their health 1 small habit at a time. Thank you for watching. And remember, it only takes 5 minutes a day to change how you see the world.